Previously on Inmates. We're here at the Avery building, where an ongoing hostage situation has resulted in a stalemate between one James McManus and the local authorities. No apparent demands have been made, though one of the window coverings does have the word Liberator. The warden just kind of turns off the TV and turns and looks to Liberator as he stares at very familiar-looking offices. Well, normally I wouldn't send you in for a hostage situation, as the local authorities can genuinely handle this sort of thing, but this individual seems to be requesting you specifically, and you're standing on the rooftop of a New York City building. A few months-ish ago, apparently you had heard about the enhanced individual emerging at that location. It was pretty bad. It was a worker there who supposedly developed powers and accidentally trashed the place. It said someone even died. And at first people always worry about this, that, the other thing, but you remember it specifically because some people were worried that it was like another alien attack because it's just some random office building. And then you just kind of tilt your head and you hear it. It is the distinct sound of machinery, of rotors against the wall, right? Kind of right underneath one of the fire escapes. You can see through the grate. You see a drone.
I'll be back in a second, and I'm just gonna fly full pelt and grab that drone that's under the fire escape.
Where are you going with it?
I'm taking it back to Cypher.
I'm gonna make sure the camera's not pointed at me.
First, Cypher, you're already kind of reaching towards it to kind of see if it has any access panels, whatnot. It explodes. In such a massive, powerful explosion right off the top. The roof, from the outside, they see the explosion encompass the entire top floor of the building you're on. Just debris rains out over the street.
Oh no.
Halo, you are thrown backwards. What did you get on your toughness again?
14. I rolled a 2.
On your toughness? Okay. All right. Halo, you're thrown backwards through the air.
Fine.
With such force, both your chakram just lost somewhere in the explosion.
That's rude.
As you're flying off 14 stories towards the ground.
If I'm
Coughing
able,
bits of blood. Hold
if
on.
sorry.
Hold on. -1 and you are dazed.
Okay.
Okay. Cypher. The explosion goes off. And there was nothing to warn you about it. You're caught completely off guard. You take that full explosion directly to the face. You feel numerous breaches in the armor as bits of shrapnel and fire breathe through the armor, piercing your body and burning you. You can see the friggin' bioscanner start lighting up different spots as you can taste your own blood. -1, you are dazed, just shy of staggered, as you start flying out as well. In in the other direction.
And just for a friendly reminder, dazed is only action or only move, correct?
Yep. You get one action, one move, but it goes away at the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay. So, fine. Liberator, you hand it in the explosion, and you can't process what's happening. You can't keep your shit together well enough to process that two of your teammates just launched off that can't fly. Well, one of them that can fly, but you don't process that she might not have her chakram. Like, you're just, complete shell shock. Unharmed. Like, the fire just erupts over you. You feel it kind of pelt you, whatnot. The force of it pushes you back slightly. And you see the explosion happens, and Crash just kind of turns and looks as the explosion happens, and you see him just disappear in the explosion as Crash just drops.
Oh no. Oh no. I dropped through the floor.
I really hope there wasn't someone under you.
Crash, what is your charge damage?
My charge damage is that it doesn't give me a charge damage, just give me a great horn.
Your great horn? Okay, strength damage, right? Okay.
Yep. So that's 15, I guess. I imagine just continuing.
Liberator.
Yes.
Perception roll.
Oh no. Let's touch the shiny things, why don't we?
That's 26.
You hear screaming everywhere as, fortunately the main crowd is gathered a couple buildings away. There's that small blessing. But debris raining everywhere. And you will definitely hear people inside the building start screaming. The building you're at. As everything goes flying out. And you're kind of shell-shocked trying to figure things out. And you hear in this sort of as Crash falls through floor after floor after floor.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
And you trying to shake it off, and you see in the distance Cypher completely ragdolling. Kind of down off. You're not sure whether he's going to hit the street or a nearby building. You kind of turn and you see Halo kind of flying through the air. You can see kind of like the trail of blood. She has neither of her chakram, but you can see both of the chakram just kind of hovering right where she was, just waiting for her to call them. Liberator, what are you going to do?
Okay, so Crash is falling through the building.
Correct.
At some point, he's going to come to a stop. As harsh as that sounds, his fall isn't going to be as damaging as either Halo's or Cypher's. I mean, I'll make an argument to say with my speed, can I get them both?
In a normal situation, had you not been shell-shocked, yes. But because you're having a hard time getting, refocusing, basically, if you'd made that will, I would have definitely allowed it. But because you're a little bit shell-shocked, I'll let you grab one of them. And even that will take some skill.
Okay, so
you have the speed.
All right.
It's not about the number.
Okay, so... Okay, I'm going to trust that his fucking suit is going to help him. So I'm going to go and I'm going to get Halo.
All right.
What does it say under his name? True hero?
Okay.
See, I've analyzed the situation.
You should have gotten the dude in the suit. I at least can call mine back. If he's faulty, he's faulty.
Okay. At any rate, Liberator, give me an athletics roll. Crash, give me an acrobatics roll.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
What are we rolling for disgust at my
Okay.
savior?
Use that word carefully.
Cypher, give me a will save.
All right. Do you want a will save? Are we doing that first, and then I'll explain what I want to do?
Oh.
Yeah.
Give me the will save first to see if you can even process
All right.
after everything.
Will save. I'm hitting a 29.
Okay, you're good.
So, do you have my athletics yet?
Yeah. Yep.
Limber up.
13.
Let's
13.
13.
13, okay.
13?
Yeah.
What? You got time in that cell? You should be doing yoga. Like,
Okay. Well, what'd you get on your acrobatics, Crash? Okay.
No.
Cypher,
never
what is it
modifier.
that you
Shit
want to
show.
do?
So what I want to do is I want to reroute all power to my arms and try to grab hold of a building wall on the way through, so I can literally just go doof and stop myself against the wall, even if
Okay.
it is just the suit doing it.
Okay.
Not
Give me an athletics roll.
That's actually super smart.
that's not bad. That's a natural 16 for a 19.
Okay. So, Halo,
Yeah. Can I not call my chakram so I don't get saved by him?
give me a
Fucking fail this. Natural 1.
No. It's natural 2.
Oh,
14.
they
okay.
are not rolling good
It's
today.
still 14, though. That's a
Oh,
high number.
shit.
14 is a good number.
Okay, so and they explode in either direction because she was over looking down at the crowd. He was over kind of by the fire escape. So either one of them launches in the opposite directions. Crash is going straight down. So Liberator, you're like, and you kind of do that quick sort of math, and you're like, and you get flying after Halo, who incidentally is blown in the direction of the building. Okay, so like you go too fast and you go right by her.
I don't know why that keeps happening. It's weird.
Yeah, weird. I don't know how you keep dropping people either. You keep saving.
And you see him come flying by like he's about to get you. You're trying to like pull it together, and you see him, and you try and like reach out and summon the chakram, but him flying towards you rattles you a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's trying to save me or kill me. Yeah.
What? Cypher, you straight up ragdoll.
Stop flopping. Stop
And
flopping. Flopping like a
Oh, can I real quick, can I drop my network with Unicorn? This is a pattern. I'm not going to get hurt while I'm connected to him.
definitely not.
Ah, fuck you.
God
damn it.
Cypher, give me a
Serves you right
Cypher,
for
give me
being
a
sneaky.
toughness save.
Toughness.
Don't forget you are
Oh,
minus one.
That's better though. Natural 14 for a 25 minus
Okay.
1 is 24.
So you fly, and you were ragdolling so bad, you hit the building kind of like a little bit down the street. You hit it, and you start to fall down, and you just reach out your arm, and you embed your fingers like into the wall, and you kind of do that slide down it a little bit, like rating down the brick. And then you come to a stop, just hanging there. That taste of copper in your mouth. You're breathing a little ragged. You can feel the air from the various puncture parts in your suit. Liberator, just too fast, too quick, right by the building. Halo.
Yeah. This is going to hurt. I'm doing good.
Just need to check
I have
something.
a quick
real
question
quick.
for Halo.
Yeah.
That sensation of suddenly not knowing whether or not Liberator is going to save you or hurt you, Is that transmitted by any chance to Crash?
Have we established? We've established emotions are connected, right? Because the connection is strong enough.
I think
So
so. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that's a GM's call. I would say yes, but
What's the question? I'm sorry, I'm trying
he
to look
wanted to
something
know
up.
since we're connected, that moment of Liberator flying at me and Halo having that jerk reaction of like, is he coming at me or for me type situation. Stefan wants to know if that would kind of translate to.
I need Crash to give me a will save. That's step
Because
one.
let's be honest, is he even noticing with how many times
Yeah.
he's hitting the ground?
Right. Oh gosh, that's a 24.
You got it.
No,
Yeah.
you ate that. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, Crash, you are falling through, and you're hearing things, and you're falling through
Well, that's a
things.
bad thing.
Yeah. Sorry. Can't stop.
And Stefan, buddy.
Yeah.
Actually, no. We'll do it this way. We'll make it a little bit better.
Okay.
What's your favorite number on a 4-sider?
On a 4-sider, it's 3.
Good number.
Okay. I will say that anything but a 3, you don't squish people.
Oh.
That's mean. That's mean.
Hey, Stefan.
Yeah. Natural 3.
You don't squish anybody.
Yes.
That's the win of the game. Everything else can go to hell, but
Thank you.
You're falling through, crashing.
Crash doesn't have any more scarred like
And
emotions.
then you can feel the pain from Halo. And you can hear her trying to be like, it's not even she's saying it to herself, but she's like reaching out and she's desperately wanting the chakram to come to her. But instead, what comes into her field of vision is Liberator. And you can feel that sink of disappointment and worry.
It's like when you go over a roller coaster and her stomach just like her heart slaps into her stomach and it comes back out.
Like,
is that like
she does not take it as, oh no, like, thank God I'm about to be saved. And she's like, oh no, it's him.
Oh.
And he zips by. And she kind of looks, and there's this brief sort of moment of elation that he didn't catch her.
Okay.
And then pain. Halo.
Yeah.
Make me a toughness save,
-1.
but your toughness is a 2 because you don't get the toughness from your chakram.
Oh no.
So who needs saving now?
Wow.
I don't want saving.
It's not. I didn't say I didn't want saving. I said I didn't want saving from you. All right.
Who else is it going to fucking be?
I can jump
myself.
really fast.
My Cypher. Cypher just volunteered.
I can jump really fast.
Well, good news, y'all. She's not dead. It's a 12.
Well,
It's
okay.
not great. It's not great, but she's not dead. She's not being incapacitated.
You fly out and you hit the roof of a car.
Oh.
In bed, right into it.
I'm not superhuman.
Bones break and
Yep.
shatter.
Yeah.
There's this weird sort of hopping sound and then a gasp as a lung collapses. All you can taste is blood and your legs feel numb. -1 and you are staggered. You manage not to be completely incapacitated. And Crash.
Yeah.
If I roll a 3, someone was in that car.
Stop!
Oh. Hey, Crash.
Yeah.
3's your lucky number, huh?
Yeah.
No one was in the car.
Yes. Oh, you're killing me, Connell. You're killing me.
Seriously.
The person who's like standing outside their car gawking at the police situation now kind of jumps backwards as Halo collides. You come to a stop. You look up. Like, you're fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not even hurt, but you're confused. Like, you don't, like, what happened?
Quicksand.
And you're just like, just kind of looking around, like you have no idea what's going on. And you look around, you think you're in someone's house or something, like, because you see like pictures of people on the wall, and you see human furniture, but you don't really understand. Like, you can't really process where you are or what has happened. Cypher, you're kind of there, holding on, like death grip into that, and you're hurt. You know what I mean? Like the systems are going batshit. I would even argue, as of right now, you are not environmentally sealed. Liberator, you shake and you fly by just too fast because, like you said, you're very, very fast. So and then when you miss her, by the time you stop, you're probably 100 feet away, and you just come to a full stop. And then you can hear the crunch as she hits that car. Like, she hits the car so hard, one of the tires blows. Okay, we'll start with Crash. What do you do?
Get up. Instant up. Stand up from prone is a free action.
Yeah. So you're just like, your instant up is more you kind of roll.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And then I look for a door, because I know that
that is so cute.
My thought was to burst through the wall, but they're like, wait, no, we're in somebody's house.
The warden did say
we're not supposed to do that. So I look for the door.
You walk
out.
in.
I don't know.
Whoever's home this is, destroyed roof. That you look up, there's some water coming through like the ceiling, everything like that. There's like several different layers you went through, and you see a door, and you just get walking over, and you just kind of step on out into a hallway. You hear people screaming everywhere, like, oh my God. Like, people are freaked out, like they think a bomb just hit their building.
I mean,
kind
of did.
2 bombs,
Kind of
technically.
did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, explosion, falling rhino. It's kind of a bomb.
Yeah.
Those people would be correct, sir.
all right, so hallway. Do I have any inclination with my connection to Halo what direction she's in?
General that way.
No.
Downwards.
Although, based on what you rolled, she's hurt. She's hurt really bad.
All right.
Then
I'm no longer at somebody's house.
Yeah.
Good. I'm in a hallway. I can just run and go through the wall.
Oh my God.
Into the street, theoretically.
Okay. Cypher, what are you doing?
I am going to. I'm guessing that Halo's landed, and I'm going to sort of. Or am I?
I wouldn't say from where you are, because you went the opposite direction.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
So,
and she's on the street.
I would say you are out of visual contact with everybody.
I'm going to let go and drop straight to the floor.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start doing, obviously, science to go over my suit, try and see if I can get any systems patched up, repaired. If anything's a bit odd, I'll start doing that.
Right. Give me a technology roll.
Am I still, does that affect with days?
No, your days clears. Your days is clear.
That is a 22.
You kind of land, and the suit's battered. Like, this thing is going to need to be taken back to the lab and fixed up. You know what I mean? But you do get the emergency sealants to activate to re-environmentally seal. Some kind of emergency patches within the suit to kind of plug some of the holes, whatnot. So you're not going to bleed out in this, and the suit reseals. But the suit definitely needs repairs that you simply cannot do in the field.
I'm out of eyeline and everything from the other guys,
everybody.
Right?
Yep.
I patch in quickly to someone else.
Okay.
And I straight away I've had an issue. The suit, it's started to fail. I need help.
The damage readings are off the chart. Well, what just happened? We got multiple points of contact all over. It's like we're seeing temperature spikes, multiple breaches, foreign bodies in it.
He sort of leans down and he's like, "All right, so there was a drone, some form of IED. It went off, no warning, nothing. Obviously, I'm gonna have to come back to you guys and try and get this sorted when I get a chance. I have to finish my mission today, though."
Finish the mission. The emergency sealant should keep you patched up for the time being. I don't know how many more blasts like that it can take. But it seems that all your operations are in fact still online. You should still be fully functional. System integrity is down about 10%.
Cool. One question. I want to approach this a different way now. I can't go in the way I wanted to. Can you get me everything you can about James McManus? Try and send it to the suit. I need to try and approach this a different way.
Give us a few moments. We'll get it sent over.
Thanks. He sort of switches off comms.
So in the meantime, I'm gonna move over to Halo and again try and patch into someone at Tartarus going, "Shit went south very quickly. Halo's injured."
Halo.
Yeah.
He floats into view.
I think she's too busy saying I'm okay under her breath through gurgled like blood and everything that she's not really like registering he's there.
Are you trying to move? Are you trying to
get
your
she's like her upper body is definitely trying to like move her out of the car, but like if she can't feel her legs, it's very much so like not happening. If she can call the chakrams, she'll probably subconsciously still be trying to do that. Like
Liberator, you're kind of like doing that, and you see her start to kind of like try and push herself up, and you can hear her as clear as can be, like, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Hey, just stay there for a moment.
The chakram like float down next to her, like, and then they just kind of stay there.
We have to get the hostages. It's
okay. Leave that with me. Right now, you need to stop. Just look. When Crash gets here, you're gonna stay with him. I'm gonna go in there.
Halo, give me a perception roll.
This is not gonna go well. I am super perceptive though, guys. So good on that.
I'm sure you're gonna roll well.
Yeah, it's gonna go great. Go fantastic. 21.
Fair
You're
enough.
looking at
bad.
The chakrams are just floating there, and you kind of reach up and you grab them, and you pull yourself up. Right, your legs.
That's gonna hurt.
Your legs feel strained. They're pins and needly, but you do move them a little bit. But you are staggered, so you're hurt, and you literally kind of pull yourself up, and you hear this voice somewhere in the distance amongst all the din, just because you're kind of, it's not paying attention to me. It's not paying attention to me. What am I gonna do? I can't do that. You said we weren't actually gonna hurt any of these. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Fuck Liberator.
John, you gonna throw me a will save, buddy?
Oh no.
I don't think I'm with it enough to politely ask. Did you nat 20 it?
You try to reach out.
Yeah, I was gonna try, like, subconsciously, like, Halo, when she tries to, like, get up, she's still, like, it's not, like, demure and dainty. She's, like, crying out in pain. She's trying to get up. She hears that, and she subconsciously just tries to send it to Liberator. And, like, obviously gets nowhere with it. But
Crash.
Yeah.
Give me an acrobatics roll.
Can I do athletics?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a 19 on the die.
Okay. I need a perception roll from everyone but Crash.
25.
Perception.
28.
26.
All
Look at
right.
us, high rollers.
She pulls herself up and she looks at you, and she's got blood just pouring out of her mouth. Like her one eye's like almost swollen. Like she's hurt, right? Like she's fucked up, and she kind of looks at you, and then both of you at the same time kind of turn your heads in a direction as Cypher, you're kind of on the ground, and you hear, and you look up at the building that you were thrown from, the explosion, and you see it about the 6th floor.
Wrong side.
Bursting out from the 6th floor towards you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Cypher, like, you see him just, and then he's like, oh, there's no ground. Shit, like, I thought there was ground. There's no ground. And you see he's like, Liberator, you're there, like, looking at Halo, and then you hear, and then you turn, and you look at the building that, everything went down on, and you kind of focus, and you can hear his distinctive running getting further from you. And you're like, oh, no. And you could place it, because it's, up, you know what I mean? So you're like, oh, no. And you can hear him just burst through a wall. And then that sort of...
What?
Halo, you can still vaguely hear him going, okay, just gonna get out, gotta get out. Like, just kind of like, he's just thinking like, oh, I'm in the pasture, I can run now.
Yeah.
And then, where'd the ground go?
What?
Crash, you're like, and you're landing, and your lucky die,
All right.
because again, crowded city street.
Oh, no.
And you land harmlessly on the pavement.
Ooh. 3 needs to be a thing for you now. Like, that'll be the jersey number on the back of your shirt. Like,
Cypher, you watch as he bursts out, and you're immediately like, trying to like do the, he's gonna land on one of these cars, he's gonna land. And
What?
then not quite superhero landing, because he almost like all fours it, like,
It's enough. I'm okay.
hold on. Liberator,
Yes.
this is Tartarus. Please restate the situation.
We got hit with an IED. It's taken out. It hit us hard. Halo's severely injured.
Are you saying you need to abort the mission?
I grab Liberator, which I tend to not want to be in touching range of him. And I'm going to repeat what I heard word for word. Like, struggle bussin', but
She
very
like
much
reaches out.
I just
towards
grab you
you,
by like
Liberator.
the fabric, basically.
Yeah.
And try and get your attention. She's staring at you. It's like, he's not noticing me. Said wouldn't hurt anyone. Fuck Liberator. You need to go.
Hold on, but be prepared to evacuate her.
Understood. We'll begin powering up the transport pad.
Okay.
Please.
If anything gets
please-
worse, she's out of here first.
Understood. Please, if extraction is required, please return her to the extraction point.
Doesn't exist anymore.
Technically, we're still in the extract. We're just in the.
Ooh, we fucked
We're
up.
on the ground. We're on the ground. You know, I think we're still in the
fucked up.
radius of. All right. Cypher, where are you?
And he sort of looks over and I can
You're
see
like,
you
what,
from
there's a-
here.
Right.
No, you can't. You can't. There's still a building between you. You only have visual.
I saw Crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can see Crash. I'll be over in a second.
They detonated that remotely.
Yes.
They
Yes,
knew
they would've.
exactly what was happening.
I think
And
it
the
was
fact-
either that or a sensor.
And the fact that you didn't see it means that they knew that was going to happen. Trust nothing, trust no one. You guys stay here. I'm going to go in and see this fucker.
The 10th, the 10th floor again. The last time I was on the 10th floor.
Crash, look after Halo.
I'm fine. Halo can look after herself. Sorry.
Liberator's already gone.
Punctured lung. Can't feel my leg.
All right. So, Crash, you can hear Cypher more than you can see him.
Okay.
So you guys are a little distance away. Not like super far, but you guys are a little distance away, a couple buildings between you and the Avery building.
Okay.
What are you doing, Crash?
Cypher, come on. And then he's going to run toward Halo.
So I turn on the suit's powered hydraulics in its legs and I start actually just walking a bit quicker. I don't sprint. I start just because obviously I'm hurting.
Yeah.
So I'm still just like,
So
okay, we're going.
Halo, you kind of you're hurt.
Yeah.
Halo, like you're
I'm gymnast
You're
ringing
bad,
it.
right?
Like, I'm keeping my
Yeah.
weight on my upper body. Yeah.
kind of like you have the rings. You're just kind of holding like this, kind of just keeping yourself upright. You kind of glance over and you see kind of coming around the building, kind of far to the side, you see Crash kind of running towards you, and then just kind of just a brisk walk, like a near jog.
It's baby Cypher.
Liberator, how are you going in?
Okay. So the first, on my way there, I'm going to comms the team and just so we're playing it safe, I want you guys to wait in the extraction point. I may be coming in hot.
You're supposed to talk to the detective first.
I'm on it. You guys go wait in the extraction point.
Crash.
Cypher, give me a technology roll.
That is a natural 20.
Mm,
So it's 28.
Oh, hand.
He had specifically said they chose a rooftop for the extraction point that can hold you, meaning that the extraction point is gone and they need to recalibrate a new extraction point. So getting out of here is not going to be as quick as Liberator seems to think it is, because you literally cannot go to the extraction point now.
Over mental, because like Halo's not breathing too good right now with only one lung. Just Thursday, it's like he shouldn't be going in there alone.
Nope.
So
Extraction point, my ass.
did Cypher convey that information to me?
I would go over the comms and be like, they need to recalibrate the extraction. I will have to get in contact with them.
Please do. And advise when it's ready.
Cypher starts to contact Arthurus himself.
Okay. Yes, Halo.
Can I start making my way to the Avery building?
Yeah.
Obviously hovering.
You kind of bring the rings down, almost like they're like walker handles, and just
Yeah, little
Liberator.
grainy Halo.
All right.
All right, so I'm going up to the detective.
It is chaos there. The crowd is like, there's police like trying to get to their cars to go down that way. Some of them are just running down that way. You can see a couple of the emergency, like the ambulances trying to back up and get through the traffic to go that way. So now like attention is very clearly being split. You see like she's like holding her phone. She's like, and you can hear her like, what the hell happened over there? Like, is this connected? What's going? And you kind of fly down. And she's like, hold that thought. And she like puts her phone down. What the fuck just happened?
We were hit with a drone. It was an IED. That's why I asked you about them. They're not yours. They're somebody else's. Tell anyone if they spot one of these drones to not go anywhere near them.
Keep an eye out for drones. We have explosive drone IEDs. Yeah. No, keep a lookout. No, do not breach. Do not breach. You are not cleared to breach yet.
He wants to talk to me. Let's go see what he wants.
Mm-mm.
How do you propose we go about doing that?
I'm assuming he's happy for me to go through the front door.
You're going in alone.
Would you rather me bring a team and risk everybody in there?
She just kind of looks at you, and you can see, like, her mouth opens, like, twice, like she's about to, like, say something. She's like, you go in, you don't do anything, you get recon, you get out.
It's your show, remember?
Cypher?
Yes.
Any chance you can hack into security cameras in the building to see where the hostages are?
So it's my next port of call.
Good.
And he starts to.
Well, hold on, I got a lot for you. Liberator. You see Detective Perez goes, Liberator's going in alone. Hold position. Repeat, hold position. Get emergency personnel over to the other building. We don't know what we're looking at. And you get flying towards the front door, or are you going to go through a window?
No, I'm going to go through the front door.
Damn, I was hoping for a window.
All right.
Not gonna lie.
Probably break the windows.
I've been caught out once today.
All right.
There are traps.
Crash, what are you doing?
I'm following Halo because I'm supposed to stick with Halo.
So Halo is kind of like hovering along.
I'm trying to get there just slowly because I don't know how long my lungs are
Why
gonna
don't you
last.
just hang on and I can get us there faster?
She just kind of looks up at him, kind of eyeballs his body for a hot second, and just nods.
She puts the halo around the horn and he just runs.
Crash.
Yes.
You can smell the blood. You can hear her raspy, kind of wet breathing. She sounds like a dying animal to you.
She actually jokes slightly. She's like, at least I'm not externally bleeding out this time.
You're hurt. You shouldn't go near there.
Yeah, no.
Hey, we gotta get you out of here.
Yes.
In a minute.
File comes in. James McManus, his full military record. Nothing of note. Basic infantry, no distinguished service. He and his immediate squad did get a discharge after surviving an IED attack where they were minorly injured. They did get medals for surviving that. But they were all released to go home. The tragedy is, according to your source, is that literally all 5 of his fellow squad mates have died in the past month or so.
Sucks.
And there is no cause of death for any of them. They simply have found an obituary where there was an automobile accident, just says vehicle accident, and then it has a picture of him and 5 other dudes standing in front of a white van, like a white delivery van.
I see.
Oh, it was the one guy that survived from the first episode.
Now, because obviously I did bring up the television, the broadcast last with these guys.
Presumably
I would have
you
seen
watched
the
it.
broadcast.
Yeah, presumably you watched
So
it.
I saw this guy get away. Or not.
Oh, he was in the van
You
that crashed.
probably didn't see him get away. But you did see what happened to that van. Because he was one of the people who kind of got, like, rescued, kind of.
Yeah, no, because I haloed all of
Yeah.
that. Haloed.
I get it.
Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do two things I want to do.
Okay.
Right. First thing, on actual comms, I want to send this to everyone in the squad and say, it's the survivor from the last time you were here.
Well, not from here. It was a
Well,
survivor
from here, but it's the survivor
from
of
the
the
handyman
broadcast.
attack.
Yeah, from the handyman attack.
Interesting.
You've got to be
And I sort of
kidding me.
do that on all the broadcasts,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll shut off my comms completely.
Okay.
Including my external comms.
Mm-hmm.
So literally my suit is now silent.
Yeah.
And would they have sent me a contact detail for McManus in part of his file?
There's probably a last known number.
Can I phone it from inside the suit on silent? So I'm environmentally sealed again, which means I'm in complete silence in my suit.
I got you.
And I want to phone.
I'll get back to you. So, Halo, what are you and Crash up to? Just heading towards the building?
Yeah, I got plans once I get there, but I'm just kind of slowly getting there. Do I still see Liberator? Has he gone in the doors yet?
Oh, yeah, he's...
Okay. I really need that security cam footage. Yeah, I'm just making my way to the...
Cypher's gone super quiet.
I'm just hanging on to...
Okay, so you're
Crash.
just riding the...
Yeah,
you're riding the Rhino?
Riding the Rhino, trying to get closer to the building.
Crash will head up toward the...
Actually, I'm gonna take one of... Because he's got that, like, harness thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one of my chakrams, and I'm actually gonna slip it and, like, secure it into his harness. It's not gonna explain why yet, but it's that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Liberator.
Yes.
Just head on in the building, and
Mm-hmm.
Are you, like, flying up, running up, like, just getting up to that 10th floor? Or?
Taking it easy, being very cautious, looking around, trying to get a lay of the land.
Give me a perception roll.
Trying to spot anything untoward, as it were. The black one. Okay, 19.
Yep, making your way up. And you notice something. A lot of these buildings will have those little black dome security cameras, right, in the hallways. You start finding tiny little, like, placement cameras, like wireless cameras in weird places. You find one kind of attached to this banister, like one of the banister poles when you're going up the stairs.
Yeah.
You find one kind of like not directly above the doorway, but like kind of to the side, like the corner of the door, the door frame.
Yeah.
Weird cameras, like, again, they seem like basically store-bought cameras, nice ones, but covering your entire ascent up the stairwell.
I acknowledge the cameras. I'll walk past and I will look directly into them.
Finger gun him.
Stay in school.
All right, there, Homelander.
Making your way up, and you get to like the 10th floor. And the stairwell door is propped open. Kind of step on out. And you can see this. You can see there's like a little kind of hallway right by kind of like the elevators. You know what I mean? Just a pair of elevators. And then it kind of opens up to the Thompson and Rye Associates. A a debt collection law firm. That's all they do, is they just buy debts and go after people for it. So they're a law firm, but they're mostly bookkeepers, sort of people who just sit at desks all the time and make phone calls and collect payments, and it's almost accounting, you know what I mean? And you can see the the Thompson Ryan Associates, and then underneath it on like the reception desk, which is a nice desk, whatnot, you see the computer there and everything like that. You see the receptionist, a moderately attractive middle-aged woman in like kind of like a button-up. You think maybe a pair of slacks, but it's hard to tell when she's duct taped to the to the office chair.
I was wondering.
With underneath the duct tape, there is maybe like a bowl-sized lump, and there's a single little bit of light kind of from underneath the duct tape that blinks.
Kinky.
Okay. I'll walk in and I'll look at her. Obviously, I'll see that, and I'll kind of sort of look in a direction, I'm presuming behind her, to see if she kind of gives me the go-ahead.
She looks at you, and her mouth is also duct taped, and she just kind of looks at the doors on either side, you know what I mean, which heads into the main kind of, you presume, a cubicle farm, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And she just kind of nervously nods at you.
Don't worry. We're going to get you out of this.
The phone rings, but not hers. Not even in the building. Hello, this is James' phone.
James McManus?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's unavailable right now. Can I take a message?
I'm trying to get in touch with McManus. Who is speaking currently?
Well, you called me. I think it's only fair for you to tell me who you are. Cypher, give me a perception roll.
I know who it is.
That is a 22.
I need to just put it together. Holy
It's
shit.
the exact same voice of the report you guys just watched, and the exact same voice of the report of the handyman incident.
So I
Taser's favorite person in the world.
Yeah, that dude Taser wanted.
So I recognize it, and I go, "You're the one making fun of Taser the whole time."
Take away.
What a bastard.
I saw that report you did.
It was an amazing report. It got a great amount of views. You should have seen how many likes it got on both YouTube and on Twitter.
Oh, I've seen. But I'm impressed with the technology you're using in those drones.
Strange thing is I never thought this skill set would be of particular use, but now instead of just reporting the news, I'm making it.
So what have you got on James to make him do what he's doing?
What do I have on James? James is doing this willingly.
Really?
Well,
considering I heard Halo say that he wasn't supposed to be hurting anyone.
Oh.
It's now changed?
Oh, no. You don't understand. Everything here is just so he can have his FaceTime with Mr. Santiago.
Santiago? Who is Santiago?
Well, Cypher, I have to say one thing. I've been reporting a long time on superhumans and enhanced affairs. You don't sound quite like yourself. Click.
I release my comms and I shout forward to Halo. I'll get into those security cameras now. I think we're going to need to get in there quick.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Just pat the ring in his chest, just like leave it there. Don't leave him.
So I'm now going to start furiously. My suit starts powering up more as I start to speed up, as if I'm going to overtake them on the way to the building.
Now, just for my reference, which weapon system do you have activated?
I will be powering up the... I'm going to go into direct... I'm going to go close combat mode, so instead of lasers, I'm literally going to
have your enhanced
power
physical
to the
ability.
gauntlets.
Okay,
Yeah.
Just for my reference, I might need to know that.
This one?
And are you going to try and start attempting a hack on any sort of security?
I'm going to try and get into the security cameras now.
Give me a technology roll.
Natural 16 for 24.
Okay. So yeah, you start hacking that. Halo crash.
Yep.
Liberators already in the building. You guys kind of get lumbering on through. The police aren't going to stop Crash. They might have tried to, but...
Am I familiar enough that with Liberator I can try and connect without seeing him yet?
You've very seldom been able to, but I would say you could try.
I can try?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Liberator.
Yes.
I guess make your regular will save.
Ding dong!
There's a knock this time.
18 on the die, so that is...
Yeah, he
27.
Listen, if I force my way in there, it's gonna be worse, okay? That sounded horrible!
Right. I would like to point out, John didn't protest.
Yeah, no, he didn't blink.
Maybe that's all that needs to happen. Maybe this...
So, I'm just saying that Mrs. Goody Two-Shoes... That shine's kind of coming off you there, isn't it?
You know what, John? Here's the truth. Halo may have a kill switch, but she's not the one with the kill count. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I got one.
You can't reach him. He's in there. Crash.
It's an accident. It doesn't count.
Crash kind of...
Yeah.
You
he's
lumber up to the building.
Am I on his back? I'm assuming I'm on his back.
Yeah, no, you're
okay.
Hanging on.
Yeah,
you're piggybacking him. That's the easiest way.
That's fine. Knees probably in his heart, little kid style.
What are you guys doing? Are you going in? Or are
walking
you
in the front
staying
door.
Outside? Okay.
Will I have any inclination that they have not
Yes.
listened to me at all?
Yeah.
Give me a perception.
Well,
Crash.
does my stealth roll count for Crash since I'm attached to him?
I can make
No,
a stealth
not at
roll.
all.
17.
17.
I'll make a stealth roll.
Crash is not in any method trying to be stealthy.
No.
That's fair.
Not until we get in the building.
I'm going to go back on the comms. I gave you a direct order.
Yeah, we're coming up.
Santiago.
No, you're not coming up.
Santiago.
You are staying there. That is an order.
Santiago. Who is Santiago?
I don't know. I'll find out. Stay there.
I start flashing through.
Okay.
Trying to find images.
Are you trying to find the surveillance stuff, or are you trying to look up a Santiago? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to go through surveillance things at the moment. I'm literally trying to find what floor he's on, how many people there, everything.
You easily find the Avery building security system. It's a nice office building, so there's no residences in there. So you manage to find the security footage. Doesn't take much to hack the security. I mean, it's not like, it's just standard security stuff. So you get in there and you can see him. You go back a little to see him kind of go in. Then he goes in the stairwell. There's no stairwell footage. There almost never is. But you do see him step out onto the 10th floor. You can see the woman duct taped to the chair. You see him kind of walk up, and he talks to her or does it, he looks at her, There's like some exchange of like nods or something like that. And then you see him kind of like finger to the ear, start saying this is direct order, you stay. And the thing is because of the way the office building works, there's no security footage in the different offices. It's just the common areas, the hallways, the lobby, there's one that looks on the roof, you know what I mean? So you have eyes on him, but you can't see into the office in question.
So I know he's on the 10th floor. I know he's outside.
You know
those
he's
doors
on the 10th
right now.
floor. You know he's about to literally enter into the Thompson and Rye Associates office.
So I go back on the comms really quickly and I go, Liberator, you need to stop. Right.
No.
Once we get a better view of what else is on that floor, we can go in.
He wants me there.
We don't have to.
He wants me there. We're doing what he says. As long as we do what he says, the hostages will be safe.
Where are the hostages?
If there are cameras everywhere that are not connected to the surveillance.
Get into it.
I know, but they can see you. So, stand down, do as you're fucking told, and hopefully we can get these hostages out alive.
Break to commercial. Atlas needs to go pee.
I'm not the only one.
Me too.
Oh, all right.
Be back in a minute.
All right, so I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to stop recording and we will start again when we get back.
Okay.
Because that is going to break up. It'll be a bit easier.
Yeah, that's fine.
Kids are going to bed, so.
All right.
All right, so, whenever you're ready, Connor.
So, you're out there telling them not to go. Cypher is telling you things. Meanwhile, Halo and Crash got, inside the building. Whether or not they are stopping is up to them. So we'll start there. Crash, Halo, what are you guys doing? You've been given a direct order to stay put.
Crash pauses, and since they have a connection, she can sense his reticence.
Well, hell, you can talk to me if you want.
That's a
two-way thing.
He doesn't really know that.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
He's not up on that. But he's very much because the warden said somebody his size has to be careful. But then, when it comes down to he's picking up on Halo's distrust of Liberator, and now he's being told that this was a person that he launched across and he doesn't want Liberator to be there by himself. He doesn't want those people to get hurt, but he doesn't want to be the reason why those people are being hurt. So he pauses and he's like, should we go? And if we go, how do we go? Stairs or...
Was the information shared that the stairs aren't covered? Like there's no security footage of the stairs?
Yeah, Cypher said it over the comms.
Cypher, are you in the building with us or are you outside still?
I'm outside still.
Can I reach out to Cypher?
You can try.
Come on, can try. Cypher.
Cypher, are you going to let the mental knock or no?
So I start feeling it, and this time he really hard concentrates. Like he feels it and he starts to concentrate. And he just slowly lets it in.
Staircase, or should we lay low?
There may be another way.
What do you think?
You hear his voice come through, and the thing is, the voice you're hearing is slightly different, but not that much. But it's like slightly.
It's like teammates with like bullshit secrets. All right, she's not even gonna acknowledge it, to be honest. She nods, and I can connect the three of us, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'll connect the three of us, so now like all three of us can talk to each other. And you said there's another way. What are you thinking?
I can climb.
I'm looking at that option too, and he's standing there looking up at the outside of the building. Currently, just sort of and you hear these like mental calculations going on in his head of like this far, this jump.
How else do other people get up there? The stairs, or what's the other way?
Things called lifts that you can use if they're working.
Well, how do those lifts move up and down?
Hydraulics normally. Right, he's going to hear us coming either
Listen,
way.
I know Liberator gave an order, but there's hostages going down. I don't understand what's happening. Liberator's got his own situation. I'm not okay just sitting here, especially if you say someone's watching us.
I want to support Liberator. I don't want him to think he can't trust us, but I don't think he should be in there alone.
How high can you jump?
Not really high.
I can clear most of the building.
Cypher, what if you stay out? You go up. Crash can take the stairs. I can wait here, so it looks like I'm just waiting. Technically, we're listening and obeying.
Or
Cypher turns to look at the building behind, which is shorter than this one. I'll be waiting. And he sort of powers up his legs and is going to jump up to the other building next door.
So you're jumping up to the immediate next door building?
Yeah.
And you land on the adjacent building. Couch, give me an intimidate or persuasion roll.
No.
oh, well then.
I will go persuasion. Natural 15, 21 on the persuasion.
Okay. So you hop up there amidst a couple of SWAT snipers
Oh!
and another SWAT guy kind of unloading gear. And you jump up there, and they all look at you, and there's this brief moment of, fucking, we're going to... And you just kind of look at them, and you're just like... oh. And they just kind of nod and look at you, and then kind of go back to look at the room. The one guy unloading stuff looks at his back, like looks at you, and then just goes back. Like, oh, robot just jumped up here. Okay, whatever. What are we gonna do? Just all right. So yeah, you leap up there.
What if I climbed us both up the hydraulic things?
We're at the chick in the desk. How's she acting right now?
What chick at the desk? You're not upstairs.
The secretary.
No, we're not
She's
there.
up
That's
on the
the
10th
Oh, I thought she was on the first floor. I thought she was on the
No.
first floor.
No.
Gotcha.
Nope.
Fuck it. Sure. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Unicorn gonna carry us up the hydraulics.
Crash doesn't know how elevators work, and he
Yeah.
asked, but how the boxes move up and down. And they said the hydraulics, so he's just assuming there's something that he can climb.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just gonna go in the elevator
That's actually
shaft and
smart.
climb?
Yeah, that we'll go climb up the elevator shaft without using the
Yeah.
elevator.
Okay.
And can I make a stealth roll?
Sure.
Cypher.
Yes, Cypher.
I'm going to be powering down my enhance, so I'm going to be going to my long-range laser.
Okay.
Unless I say so, the three of us are still connected, by the way. So just make sure that you tell Connell whether it's like communicating over the network or communicating over the comms.
Okay.
So we keep that separate.
My stealth roll is a
Correct.
28, by the way.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I have
Got
a
some
plus
Halo
10.
power.
I got a plus 10. Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
he has an insane stuff.
Oh, you're a
Okay.
dainty rhino.
I'm a fucking ninja.
He's slow moving. He's just like
I'm
he like climbs like a
sloth
sloth.
power. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, now let's get back to the action. Liberator.
So
Over-
I will
Over
walk
the comms
in.
to Liberator, real quick. Over the comms, like, heard clear.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
So you walking past her. See that blinking light.
As I go in, I'm gonna switch off my comms.
See,
This is why we don't listen to him.
So
They've
you
been
get
given an
walking.
order. They should be doing what they're told.
You get walking.
You don't know
in.
they're not.